Previously on the bill.
OK, Skippy. What if I did rape her?
So do it my way, or do it without me?
Fine. My way it is.
You are wrong, Lance. My son is not gay.
Yeah, I've been telling all of my mates to be extra careful from now on.
Probably be safer for women to stay at home altogether.
We can't let him get the better of us. It's just another kind of terrorism. If we hide behind locked doors, it means he's won.
No, he's not going to win.
No, he's not. I'm not going to let him.
Kerry, did you get my messages?
We've done this, Cameron. There's nothing to say.
Kerry, we need to talk. You can't ignore it. Gabriel raped you. We need to report it.
We, Cameron? You're with Honey now, remember?
Kerry, come on. OK, I know I didn't believe you at first, but...
Don't worry about it, all right? It's my problem. I'm dealing with it my way.
G'day, Skippy. Ready for another day in the saddle?
You're late. And don't call me Skippy.
What's the problem? Old girlfriend trouble?
Solveig Christensen was on her way to the tube after meeting her father for lunch, about 300 metres or so from here. She was white, in her 20s, blonde, Norwegian. She was grabbed from behind at the end of the alleyway there. Then she was dragged all the way down here, brought round here, and raped.
Oh, this is a dead end. There's no escape route if he's disturbed. That shows a lack of planning.
It's also the first attack in daylight. He's definitely getting bolder.
Sam, if you've already decided that this is our serial rapist, what do you need me for? Focus. Keep an open mind. The facts will tell us if it's him.
I am following the facts, Hugh. It was opportunistic, okay? It was very violent. It was quick. The method of restraint was the same. Used a knife, left-handed, used to make the same multiple cuts to the face and the neck. The same, except this time, he almost cut her throat. I think that's enough to include it in the investigation.
Did she get a look at him?
No, she's not able to talk to us yet. We also found this a few feet away. Solveig's necklace. It was ripped from her neck. Her father said she was wearing a matching bracelet. There's no sign of it. Do you think he kept it? As a trophy?
If it is him, he's been quiet since the press warnings. Now that he knows what we know about him, he seems to be changing his methods.
It was vicious, Hugh. Far more violent than any of the others. When I think about what his next move might be, it scares me.
Sir, I'm going to have to ask you to present yourself at a police station with your documents at some point in the next 7 days.
Absolutely, no problem.
Good. You don't want me coming looking for you, do you, sir?
Are you doing some work with the rape squad? Is that to pick up some tips?
You should try it. It's a real eye-opener. You learn a lot about human nature. One thing I learned, when push comes to shove, all men are pretty much the same.
All men are capable of rape.
Yeah, we're all capable of bad things, I suppose.
But only a few men rape women. Why is that, Kent?
You're a clever boy, Skippy. You work it out.
The street was very, very busy. Somebody must have seen something. We're looking for anyone that may have seen anything during that narrow 15-minute window before and after the rape. Right, let's get out there and do the hard work. Everything comes back to the incident room, okay?
Sarge, there's something you should know about the names on the list the Navy sent through.
Right.
Gabriel Kent's name's on the list.
Excellent. I knew he was ex-Navy, but I didn't know he was from Strathnordham. Okay, you need to talk to him. See if he can give you some background on his time there and if any of those names are familiar, okay?
I don't think maybe he's...
What, Kerry?
It's just...
Kerry, we don't have time to stand around. There's a very dangerous man out there. Do you have something or not?
No, nothing.
There he is. What's going on? Go and sort him out, will you?
Sure.
Right.
What, turn the engine down, yeah?
I'll see if I can get someone to cut you loose. Sierra Oscar from 661, north exit, Hargreaves Chemicals, Braganza Road. I need fire brigade assistance, man handcuffed to a car. Right, sir. You better tell me what's been going on.
20 minutes now.
PC Ken doesn't seem to remember very much at all from his days at Strathnordham, do you?
Yeah, well, it was a long time ago.
The names on the list were at Strathnordham when you were there.
Do me a favour. A prostitute's list of irregular customers. Do I look like the sort of bloke who pays for it? What do you think, Kerry? Do I?
This is not a joke, Gabriel. Do you remember the Camberton Hotel?
Doesn't ring a bell. Like I said, it was a long time ago. Sometimes I don't remember what I've been up to in the last few weeks.
Don't worry.
I'm just having one of those days, Kerry.
Are you sure you don't recognise any of the names off the list?
I'll have to think back. I'll let you know.
Well, I'm in the Mercedes and I'm waiting to turn right, and I get shunted from behind. So I get out and I'm ready to take somebody's head off. And what do I see?
Surprise me.
It's very well put together little blonde piece. Big old smile, twinkle in her eyes, you know what I mean?
Go on.
Well, both of us bend down to check out the damage done to her bumper, which is virtually nothing. And then before I know what's going on, she's pulled out these handcuffs and I'm stranded.
And then some fella shows up on a motorbike.
Yeah, how'd you know that?
The bloke on the bike gets into the Mercedes, the blonde gets on the bike, and they both drive off, because you've left your keys in the ignition, leaving you chained to this wreck.
He doesn't look happy.
It's been a nightmare day, Dad.
Shut up.
Thank you for your assistance, officer. We won't be needing you anymore.
If you want to take the assault further, sir.
Do you think it'd do any good?
Well, maybe if you could give us a full description of the suspects, and maybe if you were a bit more cooperative, we might have a chance of recovering the car.
Don't worry, they'll turn up. Trust me.
But thanks for your help, officer.
You said you had lunch with your daughter shortly before the attack happened, Mr. Christensen.
I told her off about a boy she's been seeing.
Did we get the name of this boy?
No, he went back to the States a week ago. She wanted to go and join him. We argued about that.
If we could have his name, Mr. Christensen. Mr. Christensen.
How could this have happened?
I know this has been a hard time for you, Khadija. But you were the only one who got a proper look at the face of the man who raped you and possibly 6 other women.
I've already looked at all the photographs. I didn't recognise any of them.
I wouldn't have got you in here if I didn't think what I had to ask you was very important. I do know how you feel.
I don't think you do. How could you?
Trust me, I know. We can't change the fact that this happened to you, but we can find the man who raped you and make sure he never does it again.
But I've already told your officers everything I could.
There is another suspect. Khadija, if I show you a photograph, do you promise me you won't say a word of this to anyone? I could get into a lot of trouble.
You think it could be him?
Promise me.
I've seen him before.
Are you sure?
You think he did it? You've got evidence, haven't you?
Are you sure, Khadija?
I remember his face. I think it's him.
Kerry, listen, I wanted to apologise about what happened with me and Cameron. I didn't mean to step in so soon after you just split up. I'm really not that kind of person.
Honey, why does everyone think I care so much about you and Cameron? It's not a problem, OK? Look, do you know if Gabriel had some time off yesterday?
Yeah, I think he did. He went off to the doctor's in the afternoon, made some lame excuse about a tummy bug.
Of course.
Why?
It's nothing.
Would it be a problem for you if your son was gay?
Can we talk about something else?
He's been charged with a homophobic assault. He's obviously confused, troubled about something.
Lance, I've just heard this morning his court case is in a few weeks. Just let me worry about that for now.
He's black, he's gay, and he's a young PC on the beat. Is Lance Powell the new face of the modern Matt? He doesn't look gay, does he?
I was thinking about getting it tattooed across my forehead.
I imagine your mum was really happy she read it in the paper.
Do your sniggering elsewhere. We're trying to get some work done here.
I'll pin this up in the canteen then, shall I?
Idiot. Is it true your mother read it in the paper?
No, I had to tell her last night before she could see the article.
Oh, Lance.
Actually, she said she'd always suspected since I was a teenager. Seems she knows me better than I gave her credit for.
Well, there must be relief it's out in the open and she's okay about it.
Okay. I said she'd always suspected. She's not okay about it at all.
5 carjackings in the space of 10 days.
Always the same MO.
What about sex shops?
Eh?
Well, we've got to try all possible suppliers of handcuffs, haven't we?
Oh, look out. Here comes the new face of the Met. Can I have your autograph, Lance?
Yeah, maybe later, yeah. PC Murphy's on the way up to see UT with the Chris report on this last carjacking.
OK. Anything new about this one?
Well, the 2 guys whose car got nicked weren't very cooperative. They didn't even want us to help them recover it. 2 brothers by the name of Radford, Wayne and David Radford. Sheila reckons they acted like they didn't want us to find the car. She said that...
Where is she?
Up in CRD looking for you 2.
OK. Here we have the locations of all the rapes in the city business area, in chronological order. Now, he's from the south. We know that from his accent. He mainly attacks late at night after the tube's closed, so he's probably either driving or walking to the scenes.
Or he lives locally. He's gone for locations that only a local would know. So we're looking at someone from the area.
Now, if we enclose this area with a circle of activity, we find the likely position of the primary or secondary base.
Where he either lives or works.
Well, that area of the city has a population of about 95% office workers. They commute in every day.
Which means we can assume a likelihood that our guy is part of that 95%. He either works or has worked in the city.
The 2 West Country rapes suggest that he's commuting from his base here.
Some interest or aspect of his job is taking him out to the country. Now, the tests on the blood from the knife that was used in 2 rapes show bird and rabbit DNA.
Weren't the Radfords big back in the 80s?
Yeah, nasty stuff. Armed robbery, extortion, lots of messy turf war casualties.
Seem like your average uncooperative citizens to me.
Yeah, well, now they're back in Sun Hill after spending the last 15 years in the Spanish sunshine. David Radford. Did he say anything else?
Rob, it was all over in 2 minutes. If I'd registered who they were, I might have made more of it. Did I hear you had some history with them?
Sheila, let's just drop it, yeah?
What happened? They gave you a hard time in the good old days when you were out on the beat?
They killed my dad.
You okay?
I think we've got to go around there, Ken.
What?
Radford's. Let them know we're still keeping an eye on them.
We've been here before, Rob. Didn't I hear the superintendent telling you to stay away from the Radfords? Because it sounds to me like you weren't listening.
Look, Ken, it's simple. We've got half a dozen carjackings to solve, all right? And the Radfords are involved in one of them.
As victims, Rob. Small detail.
Yeah, my heart bleeds for them. But it's our job to go and find out what they've got to say, is it not? Am I right?
Listen, I do all the talking, yeah? Oh, and let's keep the family history out of this.
Scout's honour.
Cameron! I've changed my mind. Gabriel Kent raped me, and I'm going to report it.
Are you sure? What made you...
Don't try and talk me out of it, OK? I need your support on this.
Of course, I will support you. OK, I'll go and set up a meeting with the DI. Are you certain this is what you want?
I have to. I have to stop him ever doing it again.
We also have a possible lead on a black 4x4 seen speeding away from the area at the time of the Christensen rape. I mean, we need to check CCTV locations that might have captured the vehicle, but...
Sarge, sorry, sir. We've got an incident. A woman's been attacked. It looks like it could be another rape.
Yeah, it's a Mercedes. S-Class. Black. Anything you can find out about the Radfords. You know, making threats or offering big money to get it back. Just throw the word out on the street, yeah? I'll check you later.
Any more of your low-life contacts you want to call about this? Maybe the World Service can broadcast an announcement, eh?
Just picking up on what Sheila said. The Radford boys weren't keen for us to find their car.
Of course they weren't. They hate the police. They always have. Doesn't mean they've got the crown jewels in the boot.
Why should I pull out all the stops, eh? I mean, after all, they only killed my dad. You know what? I should be more forgiving.
She says he didn't rape her. Well, maybe it didn't get that far. Maybe he was scared off. Maybe she fought him off.
I realise that, Sarge, but...
We need to speak to her as soon as the doctor says she's well enough.
But there's something else.
We went to a shout earlier on today, Sarge. The carjackings DC's Thatcher and Drummond are working on.
Oh, the blonde that handcuffed Wayne Radford to his car.
We found this in her bag. And these. I reckon she's tried the carjacking scam again, but this time it went wrong. Like you said, we can talk to her when the doctor lets us.
OK. Well, if it turns out to be that, we should be thankful it's not another rape. You need to speak to DC Thatcher and DC Drummond? Right, there's someone I need to see while I'm here.
I won't offer you a drink.
We believe the theft of the Mercedes was part of a series of similar incidents. That's why we're here.
Don't worry. I know why you're here.
I was just saying to DC Drummond that I hope that nothing of value was stolen from the Mercedes. You know, money or important documents. Small packets of white powder.
DC Thatcher, you've tried once before to pin some fiction on my family. And I told your boss I wouldn't stand for it. And he sat you down and told you to behave yourself. You try anything like that ever again, and you will regret it.
All we need from you...
You're going to be the one regretting coming back here in the first place.
Believe me, there are some things you'll never understand, and you'll never get the better of. And you're looking at one now. Isn't that right, Ken?
The very first sign that your family is back in business. Drugs, armed robbery, whatever.
You have neither the brains nor the imagination to worry me, DC Thatcher.
Can we please just calm down, yeah?
Why? Call me old-fashioned, but I've never forgiven the Met for killing my husband. You should take him back to his desk before he does something we all regret. Any problems in the future, I will deal with the lovely D.I. Drummond, is it now, Ken?
DC, I'm afraid.
DC Thatcher, how's the family?
Oh, we're just leaving.
You know, something about the smell of pigs always makes me want to throw up.
Enjoy your freedom while you can. Radford. Because it won't last.
Are you threatening me? Hear that, Mum?
Save it, Rob. Come on.
DC, I'm afraid. What the hell was all that about?
We know each other from old, that's all.
Well, she wasn't acting like a woman you once arrested, Ken.
I may have been blinded by her looks once, but nothing ever happened.
Yeah, well, it's a good job for you it didn't.
Minutes before Sylvia Christensen was raped, 2 streets away from the scene.
Nothing that shows the registration then?
Not from this camera position. Dears Nixon. Sorry, sir. Who am I talking to? Can I have some quiet, please? Yeah, who? Help who? Sir, what did you actually see? I need... Who am I talking to? Did they ask for me personally?
Mm-hmm. What's all that about?
An anonymous call saying they saw an assault on a young girl at the old Bassett industrial estate. He said, you have to help her, you have to stop him. Well, I think I have to check it out.
Take the uniform with you.
The caller said they saw a woman struggling with a tall man, who then dragged her in here. Why he couldn't stop and help, I've no idea.
Too scared, maybe?
What's this?
Bracelet, Sarge. It looks like it's got blood on the clasp.
It matches the necklace Sylvia Christensen was wearing. It was ripped off her when she was attacked. He wanted us to find this. It's probably here now, watching us.
We ran PNC checks on 7 Collins from the Strathnorden personnel list. The most likely match is a Colin Morrison. Morrison stayed at Nordham until 91. He then travelled for a while and turned up on the south coast in 96, nicked on a fray charge.
Any more details on that?
It was a fight over a girl in a strip club. There was also an Alan same squad, Alan Kennedy. We have no recent address, but we do have details of a last employer. He left the Navy in 90, worked in the city for Rogers and Hartley from 97 to 2001. He then got the sack after his company were taken to a tribunal over a sexual harassment case. And also back in the mid-80s, he was acquitted on an indecent assault charge.
What was the name?
Kennedy, Alan Kennedy.
He sounds like a priority. We need to follow that up.
I'll take care of that.
I think it might be a good idea to take Andrea with you. She seems to be on top of this.
I've never seen either of those before in my life.
Maybe we've got the wrong Angela Evans.
Let's check. Angela Evans, 5 convictions for fraud and 2 for theft.
Yes, just because I've done a few things in the past, it doesn't mean I did this, whatever it is.
But you see, when we find somebody matching your description...
And her motorbike riding partner, who leaves a man handcuffed to the bumper of an old Escort.
We make sure we check the Escort for fingerprints and then check them against yours, just to be sure.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You know, Angie, the gentleman you chained up? Wayne Radford.
Radford? No, they went abroad. Years ago. Didn't they?
Yes, but now they're back. And they want to know who nicked their Mercedes.
Look, this has got nothing to do with me.
You know, David Radford's got some very ugly habits, Angie. You know, once he cut 3 fingers off a man's hand with a broken bottle.
Just for shortchanging him in a bar.
So what do you think he's going to do to someone who nicked his car?
Why don't you tell us where your biker friend is, Angie, eh?
Before David Radford finds him.
So have you bought down here?
No, I'm just renting at the moment. Place by the old fire station.
You live alone?
Well, I prefer to think of myself as unattached. Alone sounds a bit depressing, don't you think? Why'd you ask?
It's just that with the streets being anything but safe at the moment.
Well, thanks for your concern, but they're pretty tough in the Highlands.
I'm serious. Be careful.
Oh, well, thanks.
I'm surprised that a bright, attractive woman like you isn't spoken for. Hello? Detective Inspector Manson, PC Dunbar to see Sean Matheson.
Maybe men feel more comfortable with women who aren't so bright.
Not all of them.
So you've done Wayne Radford and you go on to your next job.
Which was a silver BMW, which you say you followed for about 10 minutes?
Yeah. Me in a car and Russell on his bike.
And he pulled up to the lights and you shunted him from behind.
I'm all ready to flash a bit of cleavage. And he's screaming at me that his insurance is already through the roof. I try the trick with the handcuffs, but he catches me out.
We need a description of this man.
Angie, would you be able to recognize either of the Radford brothers if you saw them again?
Rob. What happened next?
Russell comes over to help me, and the bloke realises that we're working as a team. So he goes after Russell, I try and drive off, and the car won't start. The bloke comes back, drags me out the car and whacks me around.
And then he drives off. Now, what about Russell?
Oh, he didn't come back. Little brat.
Yeah, I could tell you some stories. Things we used to get up to. The Wolf Pack, they used to call us. There was me, Al, JP, Milo and Andre. We had some great nights.
At the moment, we're just trying to eliminate people from...
Yeah. This is us. That's my stag night. Drink spill comes at 4 in the morning. Guess how much? 2.5 grand. So, what's the old snake been up to, then?
Well, we've got a couple of questions for Mr. Kennedy, but we don't have a current address for him.
Maybe I can help you there. But it's been, I don't know, a couple of years since I saw him last. Well, you know how it is. You know about the harassment thing?
Yes, a sexual harassment charge made against him by his new boss in '98.
She was a nightmare. The charge was totally thrown out.
But the woman in question, Alison Greer, took the company to employment tribunal.
And Mr. Kennedy was sacked.
He was a scapegoat, simple as that. She was an ambitious woman who didn't like being proved wrong. That's the way it's going in the workplace these days. Women have just got all the power.
Right.
Mr. Matheson, do you have an address for him?
No, nothing. But I heard he's been living as a bit of a loner out in the sticks since he got the push here. I think he's looking after his sick mother. Cancer or something.
Angie reckons her friend Russell will have legged it as soon as he realised that they were stupid enough to nick a motor from the Radfords.
Probably on a flight to Malaga by now.
Yeah, she said it was number 7. Here we go.
Okay. Now that is a very beautiful sight.
Cameron.
The bike matches the witness description and the partial index of one used in an earlier car theft. Well, yeah, as soon as you can. We've been here for half an hour already. Cheers.
Now, there's a tasty piece. Very well presented. I'm telling you, I wouldn't mind.
Wouldn't mind what?
You telling me that you wouldn't say yes to that?
You see, I think the important thing is whether or not she says yes.
You know, you really should lighten up a bit.
Raping women's not my idea of fun.
You want to be careful. You sound like you're accusing me of something terrible.
Oh, come on, you admitted it.
I admitted nothing. She might have said no, but we both know that Kerry says one thing, but she really means another. She said that Smithy raped her, and then she changed her mind. No one believes a word that girl says.
I believe her. So you better enjoy it while you can.
Oh, yeah? Meaning what?
Meaning that all your little games are going to come to an end. You should start looking for another job, mate.
Don't make empty threats, Cameron. Kerry will report it, and when it can't be proved, she'll have to withdraw. And you'll look a fool all over again, and you'll be laughed out at a station with her.
That's not a threat. It's a promise.
Oi! What's going on? What's Radford's car doing here?
We were too short on uniforms to stand on it, Gov, so I had it brought in.
I've been hearing rumours that you're way too keen to nick the Radfords. David Radford in particular. Is there any truth in that?
Gov, I've got good information from more than one reliable source that the Radfords are willing to pay over the odds to get this car back. No questions asked.
Lisannes?
Every source I talk to is telling me that the Radfords are gearing up to do something big. I think we need to keep a close eye on them for the next few days.
I'm not putting resources into this based on the say-so of a bunch of your so-called reliable sources. We gather intelligence, and then we'll talk about surveillance on the Radfords. Have you got that?
Yes, Gov.
I'm not having you hanging about outside the Radfords making a fool of yourself again.
No, Gov.
And where's Ken?
He's on a break.
Rob? Yeah. Listen, we've got a very promising situation developing here. I'm watching Wayne Radford conducting a real Scroats convention. Yeah. There's Jimmy Fellner, Doug Charlton, the Maltese guy, Tony, what's his name? Well, I've seen a lot of cash changing hands here, and I mean a lot of it. Hold on. What's happening? Looks like the party's breaking up. Listen, I'm going to stick with Wayne Radford, OK?
Now, according to the caption, Alan Kennedy is second on the left.
What does that say on his T-shirt?
It's one of those do-it slogans, you know, skydivers do it at 30,000 feet. And what's that above the words? Is it a logo or something?
It's a bird, isn't it? An eagle? It's a falcon. Falconers do it in the country. Time to strike the hood. That's what he says.
Of course, it's a falconry term.
Is that it? Look at this. Country event, including falconry displays. January 2003. Fits with a Portsmouth rape.
Plymouth rape, falconry displays at the County Village Magazine Fair. Same date.
Alan Kennedy. I think we have a serious suspect.
Yes, sir. What can I do for you?
I was involved in a bit of a collision earlier in my car. The officer, PC Kent, said I should come down here with my documents.
Oh, sorry, just give me a moment, then I'll sort it out. Good afternoon, Sand Hill.
Love, I think we've got our main...
Right, sorry to keep you waiting, Mr. Kennedy, is it?
Yeah, Alan Kennedy.
Right, have you got a copy of your MOT sticker, please? Sir?
Everything we've got seems to fit. His time at Strathnorden, his job in the city, his weekends out of London at these falconry events. Gov, I think we've identified our suspect. Alan Kennedy.
We got an address?
Not yet, but we'll find him.
Sarge, this is Russell Ellis, arrested at 1536 with connection to motor vehicle theft. These are his belongings, Mr. Ellis. Can you please empty your bag?
I hope you're not thinking of doing anything stupid, like accusing one of your colleagues of rape. Because if you are, you better think again.
You raped the Norwegian girl, didn't you?
You really don't know which way is up, do you? What's true? What's lies? Your unconfused mind playing tricks with you?
You raped them all, didn't you? You're the man D.S. Nixon's after.
And what about Jack the Ripper? Maybe that's me too. You really are losing the plot, aren't you?
I'm gonna go public about you, how you raped me.
If you want to be a good Girl Scout and report the party games we played, fine, go ahead. You'll say it's rape. I'll tell them it was two consenting adults having a little bit of fun. Nobody's going to believe you. Oh, and by the way, I never did wipe that videotape. The very incriminating one of you and Cameron neglecting your duty when the bomb went off. You remember that, don't you? So just keep your big mouth shut.
Look, I know this is personal for you, Rob, but you've got to start thinking like a copper.
Of course it is. You know, I would appreciate a bit more support from you.
What? Who's been sitting on their arse all day, eh? Me. That's support.
Your boy, Alex? Now, didn't he get in trouble with a prostitute? Now, who helped you through that, Ken?
That was different.
Look, you owe me a favour. I'm calling it. Just go along with me on this one. It's all good. Trust me.
I've been here 15 minutes. What are we waiting for?
I've just been speaking to the car hire people, and they've informed me that this car was not registered by you, and you are not a named driver.
No, it was arranged by my brother.
Well, I'm afraid that technically means you're not insured to drive this car.
You having a laugh?
And I'm afraid you're going to have to come down to Sunhill Station with me until we sort this out.
This is a stitch-up.
Whatever it was that Gabriel said to you, you need to remember that this is the right thing to do. He raped you, Kerry. He needs to pay the penalty.
I can't do this.
Kerry?
What's up with her?
I better go after her, sir.
Sierra Oscar from 661, repeat please, over.
Alleyway off Spicer Lane, suspected assault on a female. Informant is watching from adjoining building site, over.
All received.
Informant is 5 floors up on adjacent building site. He says he can see both now, over.
See Oscar 363, I see him now. See Oscar from 363, no trace.
Informant thinks the young girl was forced into a car and driven out of the far end of the lane, over.
Sierra Oscar from 661, I need a make, colour and model of vehicle, over.
All received. Stand by.
So you want to find out about who did what shift over the last few months?
Yes, for a report.
Oh, do you need figures for the relief?
No, just a few typical officers like Sheila, Lance, Gabriel, Kent.
Okay.
Kerry? What happened in there? D.I. Manson was ready to talk.
I changed my mind.
Kerry, you cannot leave it like this.
Kerry? We've got a possible assault. I think it's our suspect.
Where is it, Sarge?
About 15 minutes from here. I need you in the incident room. Andrea will give you the details. I'm going to the scene.
15 minutes away. He could easily have made it.
Kerry, what are you talking about?
He could easily have got there.
Is that what this is about? You think that Gabriel is a serial rapist?
Well, it all fits together, can't you see?
Oh, Kerry, I know you are under a lot of pressure right now, but...
I don't care if you don't believe me. It's true.
Wayne Radford. When stopped, you were in the possession of large sums of cash, which we believe may be the proceeds of crime.
DC Thatcher shows 4 cash-filled envelopes.
Containing approximately...
It's just under 32 grand.
And what was his cash for?
Generous cash donations to charity.
Charity? I've nicked 16-year-old boys with better stories than that.
Jimmy Fellner, Doug Charlton, Callum Fisher and Tony Canberra. Do you deny that each of these gentlemen passed you a cash-filled envelope across a table at the Solway Cafe earlier today?
No, I don't deny that.
And are you aware that each of these gentlemen are known to the police as active criminals?
I said they were generous. I didn't say they were saints.
The informant saw a slightly built, dark-haired young woman, probably late teens, arguing with a man.
Description?
Best we can get from him is IC1 male, medium height, dark hair, jeans and a green ex-army-style jacket, probably late 30s.
Go on.
Well, there was an argument. She was shouting at him. The man grabs her, and then the informant turns around for a few seconds and tries to get his foreman's attention. When he looks again, he sees the man slam the car door and drive away.
Well, where's the girl?
No sign of her. The car drove off pretty quick down the road and headed out west.
What make?
Well, it's parked just over here. But part of the vehicle was obscured by this wall. The informant thinks it was an off-road vehicle, Range Rover, black.
I made a judgment that we had enough to act on, Gov. He already accepted that he's taken cash from known criminals.
And now, with no time to prepare ourselves or back up what we think we've got, we have to present solid evidence because David Radford is out there with his solicitor wanting to take his little brother home.
We can win this one, Gov.
It's not a war-up. I know you've got a history with the Radfords and it's clouding your judgment. I warned you about it, but you went out there and poured petrol on the situation.
Oh, so that's the deal, is it? Yeah, every time the Radfords break the law, what? We just turn a blind eye?
You are a millimetre away from discipline. So I pretend you didn't say that, DC Thatcher.
For the first time in my life, my own mother's ashamed of me.
She hasn't said that.
She doesn't have to say it.
Well, maybe she'll get used to the idea.
How can she stand up in church and everybody knows her son's one of those queers? Is that how you'd feel?
Lance, you're forgetting that the difference here is you're the only one drawing parallels. Connor hasn't admitted anything to anyone. It's not the same situation. At all.
£32,000 in cash was found in 4 envelopes in your brother's bag. Can you account for this money?
I'm sure you've asked Wayne already, and he told you what I'm telling you. The money is charitable donations.
And you can verify this?
Yeah. And I'd like it put on record that we have cooperated in every way with these unnecessary inquiries. A certificate of charitable status for the Radford Foundation Blind Trust. Full details and authorised signatories for the registered bank account where the charity's funds are held. Authorised and independently verified receipt copies for all itemised donations made to the foundation, including those in question today. And a signed statement of disclosure from the independent and indemnified guarantors.
Thank you.
DC Thatcher, I want my brother out of here. Now.
Well, thank you for clearing up any misunderstanding, Mr. Radford. Your brother will be released in due course.
There'll be other times.
That made me laugh.
DC Thatcher made a real mess of this Radford business. But the NSIS report tells us they didn't stop their favourite activities while they were in Spain. Running clubs and pubs, taking part in the local drug scene. And the noise on the streets is that the Radfords are back to organise something big.
I reckon they could be easier to deal with than the Albanians and Turks that moved in when they went away.
Really? Where's this sudden optimism come from?
Well, with the gangs that we deal with now, everybody seems to be everybody else's brother-in-law or cousin.
Which is why it's so difficult to infiltrate these organisations.
Exactly, sir. But the Radfords are a throwback to the old way of doing things. If someone turns up who's been recommended by some old lag, they still take that as a guarantee that they're above board.
So you reckon we should put an undercover officer into the Radford setup?
Until we get a handle on what it is they're planning, we need to gather intelligence from afar and keep the strategy flexible.
Yeah, well, I agree with that. But if we're dealing with the Radfords, we can't involve Rob.
The witness saw what he suspects was an abduction. Here, okay? 3 streets away here, Taft Road, a handbag was found in the bin containing ID for Amy Grogan. Now, she's been missing for a number of hours. And both of these locations are right in the centre of our suspect's circle of activity.
This is not our man's M.O., Sam.
Well, that's because he's moved on. He's trying to bring things to some sort of finale. His workload has escalated, hasn't it? He's even left us a clue. Look, with this bracelet. Now, why would he do that? Unless he was trying to bring things to some sort of final resolution.
Remember, we still don't have any physical evidence that links him with the scenes of the rapes, do we?
I think we have to focus on Kennedy. This is his end game. If we don't find him quickly, we won't see that girl again.
Sarge, I've just heard from Andre Miller, one of the other Wolfpack members. He's just given me an address for Kennedy.
Mind if I join you, Skippy?
This is boring. I am bored with you and your sick little games and your clever little plans. Go away. Whatever you're trying to do, it's worked.
I haven't finished with you and your little friend yet. How would you rate Kerry, sex-wise? Would you be in your top 10 conquests?
You know what? You don't even disgust me anymore. Whatever you said to Kerry, it worked. Congratulations, you've won. She's not going to report it. Go away.
Is that what you wanted to hear?
Excellent. We're all here now. Now, what game should we play next, eh?
I know the truth, though, Gabriel. I know you raped those other women.
You really have lost the plot, haven't you, girl? Dear Nixon has already got a serial suspect.
Yeah, it's true.
She's gonna nick him as soon as she gets sight of him. And you're still so sure it was me.
It's true, they're just looking for him now.
But you're so bloody dumb you don't even know what's going on here.
Don't, Cameron. That's what he wants.
She's a nice looker, but she's not very bright, is she?
Why don't you take your twisted little mind and get the hell out of
You've
here?
got what you wanted. Just leave us alone.
The thing about Kerry, she didn't really struggle enough.
You can't stop, can you? It's all you've got in your sad little life.
Go on, take a swing.
Leave it, Cameron. He's not worth it.
The thing is, I prefer it when they put up a bit of a fight, you know what I mean? No!
Cameron!
She was loving it, mate. She couldn't get enough. Come on, Skipper, you can do better than that.
Oh, welcome back, Mom. Did you have a nice trip?
I'm back.
Come on, Skipper! Come on!
Cameron, help me!
You fight like a girl! Come on, get him off!
That's enough! That's enough! I'll give you one bloody good reason why I don't arrest the pair of you for assault. Oh, come on, who's first?
Previously on the bill.
I think we have to focus on Kennedy. If we don't find him quickly, we won't see that girl again.
Come on,
There is another suspect.
I think it's him.
You raped them all, didn't you? Amy Grogan went missing on Kennedy's stomping ground. Her bag was found less than 200 yards from where Sylvain Christensen was raped.
I'm just saying that abduction is a big leap in Kennedy's MO.
So we sit back. We do nothing. Her parents are going out of their minds with worry.
If we go storming in there and Kennedy's not home,
We tip him off big time, I know. But what if he's in there and he's got Amy with him? What if he's hurting her? Please, stay where you are! Amy! You in here? Amy!
This is Amy, on a school trip to France. She came top of her class after this, didn't she, Colin?
The police are doing all they can.
What about friends? Was there anyone that Amy was particularly close to?
Cassie, Amy's best friend. There's a picture here somewhere. Guide camp. Of course, they were a lot younger then.
We'll need Cassie's home number and any other friends that you can think of.
I'll go.
What about boyfriends, Donna? Was Amy seeing anyone?
More interested in schoolwork than boys. Where they found her bag. It's near where that girl was raped, isn't it?
No, we don't know anything yet, not for sure.
Amy's a good girl. But she'd fight if she had to.
There's no one up there.
They didn't go out the back way, Gov.
Well, at least we know he's definitely a size 9. OK, pull this place apart. We're looking for a hunting knife, short blade, serrated edge, a pair of work boots, and remember the mud in the tread is very important. Well, go on. Clothes, toiletries, get them bagged and get them labelled. And I want anything to do with those bloody birds.
So who threw the first punch?
I did.
Why? What did he say? Did True Inspector Gold call you?
I reckon I'm only here to get my marching orders.
It won't come to that, will it?
Well, look what crawled out of the waste pipe.
You still here, Tate?
I love you. I swear by the end of the day, Kent, I love you.
anyone see Cameron here, Gabriel?
I'm going to talk to them now.
Is Gabriel hurt?
Well, pride mostly, but the thing about PC Kent is there's always another side to the story.
Well, if it's assault, Cameron will have to be charged.
Well, he's a good officer. I don't want to lose him, not if I can help it. Can I just try and talk to them?
End of day, Gina. Then we decide on whether to involve the DPS. Educated guess. Women trouble, I presume.
Oh, more than likely.
Solveig Christensen was attacked in an alleyway here off Spicer Lane. Amy Grogan's handbag and mobile phone were found less than 200 yards away here on Taft Road. Now, obviously, the close proximity of the handbag to Kennedy's most recent attack does give us cause for concern. As does our eyewitness's account of a young girl fitting Amy's description arguing with a man, also here on Taft Road.
Did we get a description of the guy?
Yeah, dark hair, average build, but the witness didn't get a good look at his face. But he did say our guy was driving a 4x4.
Like Kennedy's?
Like Kennedy's. Forensics are checking it out now.
Well, we got Kennedy's passport in the search. I don't think he's going anywhere.
We've also had an all ports warning out since last night, so we know he hasn't left the country. But we believe because of the increasing severity of each attack, Kennedy's reaching a point of crisis. An end game.
Which, if he's consistent, he's going to want to play close to home. However, Kennedy's house is here on the edge of the circle of activity, when I would have expected to have found it inside.
Kennedy is our man.
I agree. I just think we might be looking for him in the wrong place.
In your opinion?
Which, I believe, is what I'm being paid for. Look, all I'm saying is the fact that we didn't find Kennedy at home strongly suggests that he's operating from a secondary base. Now, that could be a house, could be an outbuilding, somewhere where he keeps his rape kit, changes his clothes.
Somewhere he could be holding Amy.
And I think that's going to be central to the established geography. Remember, offenders don't go where they don't know.
Now, our priority is to find that base. Terry, talk to family members, can you? Brothers, cousins. I want to know if he's got any relatives in the area.
Okay.
Jim, falconry clubs. Give him a ring. I want to know if he owns his own bird. If he does, where does he keep it? And remember, until we hear otherwise, Amy is still alive, and she's waiting for us.
Have you any idea the amount of trouble you're in?
Yes, Mum, I think I do.
Then you are going to have to give me something to work with, fast.
It is a private matter between me and PC Kent.
Oh, no. Believe me, that is nowhere near good enough, Cameron. You're going to have to give me an explanation, no reason as to why you hit Gabriel. Well?
There's no reasons, Mum.
I see. Then I suggest you go and help T.S. Nixon and the rape squad until you can think of one. In the meantime, if anything resembling a half-decent excuse crosses that confused brain of yours, you come and tell me. Pronto. Out.
Jonathan, how was Kenya?
Great. I see you've been busy. Are you sure this is your serial rapist?
Well, our guy's military. So's Kennedy. Kennedy's got links to the countryside through his falconry. A city high flyer who came crashing down after a sexual harassment charge.
And additional evidence?
Soil sample and a boot print I'm hoping to match.
What about DNA?
No, not yet. But Kennedy is definitely our man.
I'm just the CPS lawyer, Sam, but if that's all you've got, there's a long way to go before I can authorize a charge.
Khadija Mia. She caught a glimpse of her attacker. Now, I'm hoping she'll be able to pick him out on an ID.
When's that gonna happen?
Well, when I get time to organise it.
Hey, Sam, believe me, I'm not the bad guy here. If Kennedy is the rapist, I want him locked up just as much as you do.
So are you and Donna newlyweds?
Yeah, nearly a year. I'm planning on taking her away. She doesn't like flying, thought maybe Jersey.
What about Amy's real dad?
Moved out to Florida about 5 years ago. Hasn't been in touch since.
You got a number for him?
Somewhere, yeah, I can find it.
Hey, Colin, you said you went out looking for Amy last night.
When it got late, Amy wasn't answering her mobile. Thought maybe a battery had gone dead.
Whereabouts did you go? Do you remember what streets?
I don't know. Antrim Street, Bryony Way.
And that was what, about 10 o'clock?
Yeah, about that.
When was the last time you saw Amy?
I don't know, breakfast?
Did she seem normal or upset about anything?
We didn't really speak. Look, if you need me, I'll be outside.
And you say Cameron just came at you?
Out of the blue. Fist flying.
And PC Young, this wouldn't have anything to do with her, would it?
Not that I'm aware of, no.
So this wouldn't be about you and PC Tate vying for her affections?
I don't know what it's about. All I know is I'm the victim here.
And I don't hear anyone suggesting otherwise, do you?
Well, you and me haven't always seen eye to eye, have we?
Look, I've got a missing girl, a serial rapist on the loose. If all this is about is a few hurt feelings...
Oh, I know what this is about, Mum. It's about one officer assaulting another, that's what. And I won't be happy until Cameron Tate is kicked out of Sun Hill.
We just want you to come home. Oh. Or if anybody knows what's happened to our daughter.
Any connection with yesterday's attack, T.R. Manson?
Well, at this stage, we'll keep an open mind. But given the circumstances of Amy's disappearance, we have to face the possibility that this may be an abduction.
We've got 8 lines open. More on the way. Any news on Kennedy?
Anything on the door-to-doors, Terry?
The neighbour seems to think Kennedy looks after his sick mum. I'm trying to track her down, but no luck so far. Hello? Yeah.
Well, I'm sure the appeal will turn something up. Keep digging. Let me deal with the press.
Sir.
I don't want you to lose your job.
You know,
Well, if I don't give the inspector an explanation, that's what's going to happen. So it's either Gabriel or me.
I really was going to say something yesterday.
Well, something made you change your mind?
Yeah, I didn't know about the tape.
What tape?
CCTV footage of when the bomb went off. I knew Gabriel had it, but he told me he destroyed it. I took my eyes off James Cooper for 1 second, Cameron, but it's all recorded.
Kerry? As Khadija Mia's SOE officer, do you think she's up to doing an ID?
Khadija's very emotional, Sarge. Every time we ask her to tell her story, it's like we put her through the whole ordeal again.
We appreciate that there are strong emotions here, Kerry.
Are you sure you need her? I mean, what about the forensics? They're not enough.
Look, I understand your concern, Kerry. But I don't think it could do any harm just to ask her. I'm going to go there now. Do you want to come with me?
Actually, I'm not feeling that well, Sarge.
Okay. Cameron, from what I hear, you could do with keeping out of trouble.
Sarge?
Let's go.
A lot of people know Amy's missing now. You both did really well. Is Donna okay?
I'll meet you in the car,
Okay.
Look, you should know, Amy's started staying out late recently. There've been arguments.
Did you argue yesterday?
Ooh, it's not like I scared her away or anything. Amy's way too strong for that. It's just... Amy's not the angel her mum makes her out to be.
Excuse me. Can I have a quick word?
Yeah. Why don't you go and wait in the car, Colin?
Stepdad, I recognise him.
Where from?
A couple of weeks ago, I warned him for curb crawling. Of course, he denied it, but...
Okay, thanks, Cameron.
Colin's just confessed that there was tension between him and Amy.
Okay, we need to keep a close eye on him. I've spoken to Martin Wilson, Amy's real dad. He's not been in the country for 6 months. He's had no contact with her. In fact, he didn't really sound interested.
Well, we've got Amy's passport anyway.
Sorry to throw you in at the deep end.
Sink or swim, the way I like it.
You've got the FLO logbook. Any other questions?
No, I think I'm doing all right. Unless you don't.
No, you're doing fine, so far. In fact, I'm very impressed.
Sir, this is Cassie Tate, Amy's best friend.
Okay. So Amy didn't say anything to you, Cassie, about going away, maybe with some other friends?
No.
What about a boyfriend? Has she got one?
She's not even my best friend anymore.
Would you have a fallout?
Amy only wants to do crazy things.
Like what?
Whiz, anything to get off her head.
And you're not interested in that?
She says I'm a nugget.
Sorry?
Chicken, just because I don't want to.
No. Well, I don't want to do drugs either, Cassie, so I guess I'm a nugget too. But Amy could be in trouble, Cassie. So anything you know, even if she made you swear not to tell.
There's this one guy. He's older than us. A biker, Dave Moran.
How did it go with Khadija?
Not good.
Well, can't you persuade her? Offer her witness protection or something?
No. Kerry was right. Khadijah's in no fit state to go through an ID. There's nothing more I can do.
Sarge, I found a pair of work boots at Kennedy's. They're fast-tracking to forensics now.
Good. Nothing on the knife?
No.
Well, fingers crossed for work boots, then.
You've been here before?
Oh, yeah, once or twice.
So, what do you reckon, Cameron?
Give you 10 seconds to flush him out, Gov.
Hey, look, but don't touch, yeah?
It's a pity your mother didn't teach you that about underage girls.
Dave Moran.
Yeah, and?
Amy Grogan, do you know her?
She hangs out here sometimes.
Well, she's missing.
Is she?
Where were you last night?
Here, drinking. You gonna ask any of them?
We will. Have you got a car licence?
2 wheels, not 4. That's my thing.
So you don't own a vehicle?
Look, Amy hangs out here, I know her. That's it.
That's not what her best friend says. Her best friend says you and her are an item.
Well, her best friend's got it wrong.
When was the last time you saw or spoke to Amy?
Dunno. Weeks ago. Look, you're asking the wrong person.
Is that right?
Her mobile shows she called you yesterday, a couple of hours before she went missing.
OK, so she phoned me. But it's only because he's been hassling her.
Who?
Colin. He's been pestering her for months. I said to Amy, look, darling, not my problem.
Pestering, how do you mean?
For sex.
Sarge, you wanted anything to do with the birds?
Are these all from Kennedy's house?
Yep, they're all the same bird. Canley Falconry Club have confirmed it's a 3-year-old Harris hawk called Shadow, owned by Alan Kennedy.
This could be his second base.
It makes sense.
Do you think you can find it?
It may take some time, but I thought so, yeah.
I thought you were giving up.
Sam can't get Khadijah Mir to ID Kennedy. And you?
Oh, Gabriel Kent.
I thought he was the aggrieved party.
Just because Gabriel's innocent of one thing does not mean he's not guilty of something else.
Spoken like a die-hard cop.
Oh, come on, you were in defence all those years. Being innocent and being proved innocent is an entirely different matter.
People are entitled to know the law, Gina, and are entitled to be advised how best to apply it.
Manipulate it to their own ends to get off is what you mean.
Cut you in half and it says evening all right through, does it?
What?
Things aren't always that black and white, Gina.
Am I under arrest?
No. We just want to be clear of the facts, Colin. Why don't you run me through the events of yesterday?
I was at work. I got a call from Donna to say Amy hadn't come home from school. I didn't think much of it. Amy's been staying out late recently. But when it got really late and she wasn't answering her mobile, I went looking.
And this is about 10 o'clock?
Yeah, about that.
How would you describe your relationship with Amy?
Strained at times.
Any particular reason?
I'm not her real dad. Martin, he forgets birthdays, Christmas. She can't take it out on him, so I get it.
Anything else?
Not sure I'm with you.
Well, what if I told you, Colin, that we've been told that you and Amy were having a relationship?
What?
You denying it?
Amy's a kid. I would never... That you could even think of such a thing. I love Donna. I'm just trying to be a good husband. I swear I don't know what's happened to Amy.
I'd say he's keeping his bird in an allotment somewhere. Now, there are only 3 allotments in the Sunhill area.
Well, I'll ring the council. They'll have a list of tenants.
Beating you to it, they'll be sending a fax through now.
Well, let's hope Kennedy's used his own name.
So, Sam, are you going to let me take you out when this is all over? Celebrate.
Yeah, sure.
Little Japanese place I've got in mind. Great sashimi.
Hugh, haven't we been here?
That was a long time ago.
Yeah, and if my memory serves me well, it didn't exactly end in fireworks, did it?
Wrong track. I apologise.
No, it's all right. It's just that I'm not looking for that right now.
Get your game.
Game?
You just want to bring me back for half price next time.
Oh, here we go. Harvell Road. Now, where's that?
Right in the centre of the circle of activity. That's where Kennedy keeps his hawk.
Looks like we've got the location for Kennedy's second base.
You wanted to see me?
Yeah, this fight. You saw it. Can you shed any light?
Sorry, Mum, don't know anything.
Well, you were there. You must know something.
It's nothing to do with me, Mum.
How can you look at yourself?
Mum?
I'll tell you this, Kerry. If ever you were in trouble, Cameron would be there for you like that. Pity loyalty doesn't run both ways, isn't it? Eh?
Right, let's hope Kennedy's in there.
Oh, please! Walk forward and stop! Get down on your knees! Lay face down on the floor!
Billy Carmichael, allotment caretaker. Nearly gave the poor son a heart attack.
But he doesn't know where Kennedy is.
No, he says he hasn't seen him for days. We did check the birdcage, but nothing.
OK, so it's not Kennedy's second base. But he might have carried something from the birdcage on his clothes.
Forensics are there now. Let's keep working.
I heard.
Why are we always one step behind?
I don't know if this counts as good news, but I've just been speaking to a local Tom called Chantel Williams.
Yeah.
She saw Colin on the appeal and thought she should come forward as she was with him last night.
I thought he was out looking for Amy.
He lied. Apparently he's been a regular of Chantel for the past couple of months. She says that when he arrived, he was hyper, excited, was saying that everything's all right because he's sorted things out. I've only just let him go, too.
What does Andrea know?
I phoned, but she's out with Amy's mum. I think they're on the way back to the house.
Mirror, mirror. Give us a kiss. Might find I've been your prince all along.
You disgust me.
I could have shown that tape, but I didn't. A little gratitude might be nice.
You think I'm your plaything, don't you? Push me this way, pull me that. What's to give you a sense of power, does it?
I thought we were having fun. Kerry? What are you doing?
What I should have done weeks ago.
Kerry cries rape again. Oh, I don't think so.
What's the matter, Gabriel? Power slipping out your grasp.
You neglected your duty. Got a man blown into a million little pieces, and I've got the evidence to prove it.
Yeah, well, this is about Cameron now, not me.
Sacrifice yourself for a pretty boy. You ain't got the bottle.
Just watch me.
Kerry, Khadijah's agreed to do an ID.
What's he doing here?
What's wrong?
I don't understand. Was it a police officer who raped me?
You've got to get Khadijah back in here.
Jonathan, you saw the state she was in. We've had to call the FME.
All right. Khadijah came to see me yesterday.
What?
She accidentally saw a photograph of Gabriel.
Sorry, what were you doing with the photograph of Gabriel?
The summer party, I made a poster. Only I still had some of the photographs and some of the relief, and the one of Gabriel dropped out.
Just like that?
And Khadijah saw it.
Must have been very confusing for her. Her SOA officer with a picture of a man she already knew.
What do you mean? Already knew?
Khadijah and I spoke when she was in hospital, Mum.
Have you any idea what you've done?
Identification was the one solid thing we could have had on Kennedy.
You've really surpassed yourself this time, PC Young.
We are supposed to be encouraging rape victims to come forward, not scaring them off.
Well, what have you got to say for yourself? I'm talking to you!
Nothing, Mum.
I should have spoken to you soon.
Cameron, it's been great being close. After what happened with those kids,
I needed somebody.
Yeah, me too.
But you and me, fire, water, astrologically speaking, we were never going to work.
Honey, I'm sorry.
Heard the unholy rat going on in the inspector's office.
Kerry let that Khadija Mia see a photograph of Gabriel yesterday.
What? Yeah. They bring her in to identify Kennedy. She points the finger at Gabriel. Confusion all round. She's no longer reliable as a witness. Proverbial hits a fan, DS Nixon somewhere in orbit.
Is Kerry okay?
Dunno, mate. Didn't hang around and get me eyebrows singed.
Maybe Khadija will come round.
This was our one good chance to get something concrete on Kennedy, Gina.
Well, the first day back, you've certainly thrown yourself into things. Feels like Africa never happened. Jonathan, I said something, done something.
Alan Kennedy's indecent assault charge. I defended him.
What? Why didn't you say something?
I don't know. I guess I was just hoping they'd got it wrong, that it wasn't me who'd put a serial rapist, God knows, probably a murderer by now, back on the streets.
He's a suspect. They haven't got anything definite yet.
You know what makes it worse, Gina? Kennedy enjoyed it. The trial, the detail, all the little legal loopholes. Humiliating that woman all over again.
Why don't you go and see Sam? Tell her. You know what she's like for background detail.
Amy Grogan's 14 years old. Virtually the same age as my daughter. I can't help thinking, what if it had been her?
You showed my photo to the rape victim on purpose, didn't you? What were you trying to do, set me up?
I needed to know.
Some scum's out there on the streets attacking women and you're playing silly games.
Well, you raped me. Why not the rest of them?
You what? What, you think... You stupid little bitch.
Get away from me.
What you doing?
Stupid, am I?
You think I could do something like that? Take women off the streets? Rape them? Cut them?
Oh, it's bad, is it? What you did to me. How's that different? Good rape, bad rape. Maybe you could explain, Gabriel, because I'm a bit confused right now.
You got me all wrong, Kerry.
Stupid, dumb Kerry, always getting it wrong. What do you think of me now, Gabriel? What are you going to do with this, Kerry?
Your hand's bleeding, sweetheart.
Oh. Do you know the worst bit? All these weeks, how you made me feel that this was no big deal. Me. Dirty. Empty. Drinking myself to sleep every night, hoping I wouldn't wake up in the morning. Hating myself for being so weak, because I knew all along that for you, it was no big deal. Thing is, though, Gabriel, you can only push someone so far, and then you can't hurt them anymore. So here it is, on the line, bottom dollar. You come near me again, ever, and I will kill you. Right, just up here. Colin? Colin?
All I ever wanted to be was a good husband, a good father.
It's okay, go.
You see, I get these feelings. I just can't help myself.
Colin, is there anything you want to tell me?
I think Colin and I need to have another little word.
It'll have to wait.
Well, this can't.
We need to get an ambulance. Now.
You've said that we don't see eye to eye, you and me. Well, the truth is, I've always seen you as a conniving, scheming, and ultimately selfish little toe rag. But I'm giving you a chance to prove me wrong. Cameron Tate is a good officer. Now, whatever's happened between the two of you, drumming him out of the job won't solve it. So I'm suggesting a compromise.
Yeah, OK.
Well, you don't know what it is yet.
The answer's yes. Whatever. I don't really care anymore.
I heard what happened.
Yeah, well, if you want something breaking, messing up, just ask. Bottle, major rape investigation, no job too small.
You really thought Gabriel was a serial rapist?
No, yeah, I was sure of it. I mean, his name was on the list from Strathnordham. He was never in work when the attacks took place. Saying it out loud now, I know it sounds stupid.
Kerry, come on, he's just got you all messed up. And you told Inspector Gull that you dropped the photograph by accident? Did she believe you?
I think so.
Well, that's good. So only Gabriel knows why you showed it to Khadija?
Yeah, but I'm going to go and see the inspector anyway and tell her everything from the beginning.
Except then Gabriel shows her the CCTV.
Well, he's had it all this time. How's he going to explain that?
I don't know. Mislaid evidence. He'll think of something. You know he will.
Yeah, but if I go and see the inspector and tell her what he did to me, then whether she believes me or not, then she'll know why you hit him, and I don't really care about anything else.
Yeah, but I do. I care about you. And I know I should have believed you from the very beginning, and God knows I'm sorry I didn't. I was just so angry about Smithy.
Yeah, it's kind of where it went wrong.
Yeah. Do you remember when we first met?
Well, I can hardly forget, Cameron. You didn't have any kit on.
I miss that so much. I miss the way you smile when your little mouth goes up there.
I'm damaged goods, Cameron.
You're not to me.
No. You want this sweet girl, someone to hang on your arm and go to parties with. That's not who I am.
No, I know who you are. You're the girl that broke my heart.
Don't.
Look, I know I let you down. But I would give anything for us to have another chance. Come away with me, Kerry.
Away where?
Australia. Blue skies, the ocean, the beaches, it'd be so good for you.
Good for me. Like you, Cameron. Too good.
Yep. And so that was what, 9 days ago? Great. Thank you very much, you've been most helpful. You still tracking Kennedy's mum?
Yep. Still no sign. Not even under a maiden name of Loader.
Well, I've beaten you to it.
You got an address?
Sunhill Crematorium.
What?
This is a receipt from a funeral director's found in a briefcase at Kennedy's house. When Kennedy died, just over a week ago.
This robbery happened about 2 hours ago. The attendant said they drove off in a black and silver pickup truck. He got a part index.
How long have you been seeing prostitutes, Colin?
It's not prostitutes. It's just Chantal.
How long?
Donna's been doing really well, but she gets down, depressed. She didn't need me bothering her.
You didn't go out looking for Amy like you said.
When Donna said Amy was missing, I thought she was overreacting.
Do you know where Amy is?
No. Amy found out I was seeing Chantal. She threatened to tell Donna unless...
Go on.
unless I slept with her. So yesterday, I decided to do something about it.
When was this?
Lunchtime. Me and Amy had a big row. I told her that there was no way I was going to sleep with her, ever. And if she wanted to go ahead and tell her mum about Chantel, then okay.
And you figured she wouldn't?
I took that risk.
And then you went straight over to Chantel's?
Finally thought I got things sorted. Then when I realised Amy really was missing, I swear to you, I don't know where she is.
Colin Grogan started telling a different story, that Amy was sexually blackmailing him.
Do you believe him?
We know that Amy made a phone call to Dave Moran about half an hour after Colin says they argued.
By which time Colin was with Chantel, which means, out of all this, he's got himself an alibi.
So all roads lead back to Kennedy.
And now that we know that his mother's just died.
If ever Kennedy was ready to kill, it's now.
Sam, a word?
Sorry, Jonathan, excuse me. Nixon. We found Kennedy. What's going on?
Kennedy's on the water tower. Cameron's with him now.
Not on his own.
Well, we thought Kennedy was going to jump.
Well, what about Amy?
Check the car, the boot, nothing.
Uniform. Are you lot trying to insult me?
Long way up.
Long way up, long way down. Depends which way you look at it.
Well, either way, I'm not that good with heights. So why don't you step down and we'll talk about this somewhere else?
And that to catch a fly. Besides, it's beautiful up here. Bird's eye view. Fastest creature on Earth, the falcon. Do you know that? Nature's exocet. You want to go? I promise you, there's no other experience like it. Well, you're going to have to be quicker than that, copper.
Sierra Oscar from 416. That silver pickup circulated earlier. What was the index again?
416 from Sierra Oscar. Suspects are armed and dangerous. Proceed with caution.
Amy, get in the truck. Amy, you don't have to do anything you don't want to, okay?
Get back in the truck.
Put the gun down. We don't want anyone getting hurt now, do we?
Told you we should have taken the bike.
It's not real.
Well, Dave!
Nixon. She's what?
So, Amy, tell me, how did your bag come to be in Taft Road?
I put it there.
On purpose?
This may sound like a stupid question to you, Amy, but why?
So Colin would think he got me. You know, the creep that's on the loose, the rapist.
And Dave went with you?
Yeah, we went in the pickup. I mean, Dave tried to stop me, argued with me, but...
Dave said that he only owned a bike.
Yeah, the pickup's his brother's.
Oh, okay. Why don't you run it past me one more time, Amy? Why would you want your stepfather to think that you'd been abducted by a serial rapist?
Guess I wanted to freak him out. Worked, didn't it?
You stupid girl, have you any idea what you've done? There's robbery, possession of an imitation firearm, wasting police time.
It was only a joke.
Takes months to train a bird properly. Condition it. Turn it into a true hunting machine.
Sounds like a mission.
Yeah. Well, you want to do something properly, you've got to have focus. Dedication, precision, strike and kill.
Pure moment.
total and complete power. One creature over another. It's in here, you see. Instinct. We all have it. It just gets locked away, beaten out of us, forbidden.
Must take someone special to see beyond all the rules and the regulations. Go after what they really want in life.
Yeah, well, live in a nanny state, don't we? Don't drive over 30, button up against the cold, careful what you say. We've forgotten what it's really about, life. Striving for perfection. Searching for that one defining moment when it all comes together. When it all makes absolute sense.
And after?
After?
After you've found whatever, whoever it is. And you know that nothing or no one could ever be that perfect again.
Well then you know it's over, Copper. It's finished. Then it's time to fly away.
Honey, I know this...
Do you love him?
Do you?
I like him. A lot. And we could have had some fun together.
Sorry.
I mean, there's no good reason to get rid of a guy like Cameron, is there? But that doesn't mean it's meant to be. And Kerry, some things in life are meant to be. So if you and Cameron really love each other, I can't be unhappy about that, can I?
You ever wonder what it must be like to fly?
And what happens to Shadow then? Who's going to look after her?
You and I both know. She'll be without me anyway.
Without you, she dies. Did you think about that? You jump and you kill her. Or as good as. Is that really how you want to leave? With Shadow's blood on your hands?
Alan Kennedy, you're under arrest for the rape of Khadija Mia. You don't have to say anything that may harm your defence if you do not mention when questioned, something which you later rely on in court. Anything you do say may be given in evidence. Do you understand?
Nice work.
At least it's one rapist scum off the street, sir.
Oh, Cameron. After a lot of wheeling and dealing on your behalf, I'm pleased to announce that PC Kent has agreed to a compromise.
Ma'am?
Yeah. You tell me what the fight was about, and I'll write a report full of mitigating circumstances.
Ma'am, I appreciate your trouble, but I'm sorry, I've got nothing more to say.
Excuse me?
I realise it will cost me my job, but to be honest, I pretty much realised that last night, which is why I've booked myself a flight home to Sydney.
My plane leaves tonight. I'd like to be on it.
Honey, I need Cameron. Do you know where he is?
He hasn't told you. He's gone.
Oh, well, I'll catch him tomorrow.
No, Kerry. He's gone. He's catching a flight back to Australia tonight. He'll be on his way to the airport by now. Hurry up!
Heathrow Terminal 4, please, mate.
Cameron! Wait!
cab! Stop!
What are you doing here?
I can't believe you were going to go without saying goodbye.
I thought we'd done that already. Kerry, look, I came out here for a fresh start and to spend some time with my daughter. And to be honest, it hasn't solved anything, not really.
Well, if you go back now, you're not going to see Emily at all.
Well, I've spoken to Kim, and she's going to bring Emily out to Australia for a while, just to spend some time, and if they like it.
Oh, you're thinking about getting back together?
It's just a better place to bring up a child, you know. And I have to face up to my responsibility properly for once. But you just have to say the word, Kerry.
You could stay.
No.
Just a couple more weeks.
I can't.
Why not?
Because being around you hurts too much. I need all or nothing.
Well, your life's out there. It's everything you deserve. You don't want to miss your plane.
Look after yourself, okay?
Well, we got him.
Trouble is, can we keep him?
We've got 24 hours for some kind of forensics to come through.
Yep. And if they don't?
Well, Amy Grogan or not, Kennedy was ready to kill, and I, for one, feel a lot happier that he's in for bed and breakfast.
I'd like him behind bars for a lot longer than that.
Don't worry. We'll nail him.
What with no witnesses, no positive ID. Even his mother conveniently died on us.
Yeah, well, he couldn't resist flying his bird one more time, though, could he? So that shows that he's fallible.
Fallible enough to give us a confession?
Well, that, DS Nixon, is down to you and me.
Cheers.
Previously on the bill.
Nice work.
At least it's one rapist scum off the street, sir.
Alan Kennedy's indecent assault charge. I defended him.
He's fallible.
Fallible enough to give us a confession?
Well, that, DS Nixon, is down to you and me.
Shall we start?
Yeah. We've got 24 hours to get a confession. If not...
He's out of here.
I'm going to take the lead. You find the right moment to come in, okay?
Okay.
Do you think that's the best outfit to be interviewing a serial rapist in, son? Interview commences 09:50 hours. Present are the suspect, Alan Kennedy. His solicitor, Miss Maureen Jones. Detective Inspector Neil Manson. Detective Sergeant Samantha Nixon. You state your full name, please.
Alan James Kennedy.
Your date of birth?
3rd of August, 1969.
Is your primary residence 44 Lansbury Way, South London?
Yes.
Is that your only address?
Yes. But nice try, Inspector.
Thought I'd find you out.
Look at him. Not a care in the world.
Well, he's causing quite a ruckus in the building. Anyone would think that Elvis has appeared.
Yeah, well, he's hardly a celebrity, Gina.
Well, you know what I mean.
It'll be hard to break him.
Well, if anyone can, they can.
The lab says that Kennedy's boot is a match for the print found at the Annette Fleming assault.
What about the soil?
They're still checking to see if it's Scottish peat or not.
Then there's also the stuff that we took from the house, clothes, personal items.
But no knives?
No.
So nothing that could conceivably have a direct link to the rapes?
No.
So effectively, we're on a fishing trip, aren't we? Just hoping something might come up.
Or we get a confession.
How likely is that?
Not at the moment. Kennedy's far too clever.
What are we doing about finding physical evidence?
We think Kennedy may have been using his mother's home as a base. This is where the first assault took place, and this is where I think he has his base.
Shouldn't you be widening your search?
No. We just need to make it more effective. Don't look the streets again. Check out the schools in the surrounding area. Most sex offenders start their offending behavior early, often at school. Now, if Kennedy was brought up in this area, as I think he was, then he was educated here as well. And if we can find a school, it wouldn't surprise me if we find another victim. Probably the result of an early assault.
Great. That's all we need, another victim.
Yeah, but we've done all the schools.
We need to check them again. I think we've missed something.
We've been investigating Alan Kennedy for a number of rapes dating back to September 2002. As a result of our inquiry into the rape of Brenda Kelman on the 5th of June 1989 in Strathnorthern, Scotland, we have identified Alan Kennedy, and last night he was arrested in Canley Park at 2000 hours for the rape of Khadija Mia. His house was searched and items were seized. We now want to put various questions to him which are relevant to this investigation. Mr. Kennedy, would you like to correct anything on that statement?
Sounds fine to me.
My client will answer no direct questions about the Scotland incident.
We understand we don't have jurisdiction on the Scotland incident. Do you remember what you were doing on the 5th of June 1989?
Do you remember what you were doing 15 years ago, Inspector?
I'll remind you. You were on shore leave at the Strathnorthern Naval Base.
OK. I was on shore leave then.
We checked with the naval records. The 5th of June was a Monday.
Well, if I was on shore leave, I was probably having a good time. There were good days.
You recognise this woman, Mr. Kennedy?
Inspector Manson is showing the suspect NM1 a photograph.
Oh, hello. It speaks.
Could you answer the question, please? Have you ever met her?
Maybe.
Do you remember her name?
No.
This is Brenda Kelman. She was a prostitute. She worked the bars around the harbour.
I didn't think it was possible to rape a prostitute. Did she get much business?
She did that night, yeah. She met a group of sailors in a pub called the Anchor. They'd been drinking. One of them suggested that they have a party. Were you in that group, Mr. Kennedy?
Please, call me Alan.
Were you in that group?
Well, I like to party.
Miss Kelman says that you went back to a hotel. You knew someone who worked there. Greg Collishaw. Does that name ring any bells? For the tape, please.
No, the name does not ring any bells.
He says he knew you. He sorted your room out. Miss Kelman says that the sailors took it in turns, but one of them couldn't perform. They started teasing him, called him Little Al.
That was you, wasn't it, Alan? You were Little Al.
Everyone had a nickname in the Navy.
Not the best name, though, is it? How did that make you feel?
You bring up one night in Scotland when I make a complete fool of myself, and what? Do you think I'm going to confess to a rape?
We're merely trying to establish whether you were there or not.
Yeah, I was there. What of it?
Did you have sex with Brenda Kelman, the prostitute you picked up that night?
He said he was there. Can we move on?
No, I did not have sex with her, Samantha.
That's okay, Alan. You've answered the question.
But Little Al, that's not very nice, is it?
I've heard worse.
And your mate's witnessing your humiliation.
If you're inferring that I raped her out of humiliation, I didn't.
Someone did.
Inspector, I said...
Oh, now, come on, Maureen. We're just having a laugh. No, they're not making you nervous, are they? Yet, you know, I didn't even get to choose my representation. I could really have done with a brief like Jonathan Fox. There's a white-hot lawyer. Do you know, I heard through the grapevine he's working with the CPS. They also tell me that he's working here at Sun Hill, no less.
How do you know Jonathan Fox?
Oh, he represented me back in '98.
The indecent assault charge?
The alleged indecent assault. Oh, yeah, Fox made sure justice was done that day. He got me off. Very impressive. I can't believe he's lost his teeth and gone into CPS. Guess he just couldn't take the heat.
So, little Al, in front of a prostitute, all your mates laughing.
Oh, please. I was just another drunken punter who couldn't get it up. Big deal. Besides, she wasn't exactly God's gift. Or even someone like you, Samantha. So, if we're going to be spending all this time together, you're going to have to do better than that. I'll tell you what, why not go and get some advice from our good friend, the fantastic Mr. Fox?
There's nothing to tell.
Nothing to tell. We're interviewing a serial rapist, Jonathan, who you represented 5 years ago, and you didn't think that was important.
Neil, please.
Gina, I can't handle this. Setting aside the fact that I'm not allowed to break client confidentiality, I was going to mention it when you first brought him in, but I didn't think there was anything to tell that wasn't already in the file. He's clued up on the law, but you can see that.
There could have been something, actually, Jonathan. His behaviour throughout the trial. His reaction to anything that happened.
The transcripts are all in the file.
Oh, these are the transcripts that show he was innocent of the indecent assault, thanks to the brilliance of his lawyer.
I did my job.
I'd say you did, Jonathan, yeah. Because now he's matured to a fully blown serial rapist.
What do you want me to say, D.I. Manson? I'm sorry. I defended him, I got him off. I was doing what I was paid to do. End of story.
That's just it, though, Jonathan. It isn't end of story.
OK, Jonathan. Can you remember anything at all about the man himself? Did anything upset him? We're looking for a way in here.
Sam, it was a minor case. Apart from having to delay the trial for a couple of days because his mother was ill, it all went exactly as I'd expected it to.
Well, was that genuine, or was he just deliberately delaying things?
Oh, no, he was really thrown by it. It wasn't a life and death situation, but he acted as if she could have died at any moment.
Did you, meet his mother?
No.
Did he ever talk about her?
No, but he obviously cared about her. He was really distressed about this.
This gives us what?
This gives us insight. If we're going to unlock this guy, we need a key. We need to get inside his head.
So what do you suggest?
Let me lead. I think I know how to get to him. Tell me about your birds, Ellen. You seem quite passionate.
I am. Very.
I'm curious. What's the fascination?
Their power, their freedom, their spirit.
Their spirit?
They lead simple lives. Functional lives. No one can control them. They're as free as any living creature on Earth. No predators. You could say that they rule their own destiny.
Is that attractive to you?
Isn't it attractive to anyone? Wouldn't you like to rule your own destiny?
I like to think I do. Don't you?
I like to think that I could sit and talk with someone like you any time I liked. Not in a place like this, though.
I think it might be time to call for a break, Sergeant. I'd like to consult with my client.
I'm all right. I don't need a break. Go on, Samantha.
I don't understand when you say that you envy and you admire the control and the freedom that the bird has over its own destiny. Then you cage them up. You take all that away from them. So you control their every move. Why is that?
I'm not sure where this is all going, but I think...
No. That's a good point. Maybe it's because I covet that freedom, that control. What does that say about me?
You travel around with the birds, don't you? You show them. Tell me about that.
Yeah, I belong to a falconry club. We do displays all around the country.
What exactly does that entail?
Well, I'd introduce the birds, make sure they're settled first. You can't show a bird that's nervous. I don't respond well. I'd talk about husbandry, habitat, that kind of thing. Introduce some terminology, finish up with a display of flying and hunting techniques.
And what's the response like?
Oh, people are fascinated, but wary. They keep their distance.
Were you ever in Plymouth with a display?
Yeah, several times.
How about on September 16th, 2002?
I'd have to check my diary.
Let me assure you, you were in Plymouth that day. In a village called Sparkwell, in fact.
You've got a better memory than I have.
No, I've got the facts. Do you remember meeting a young girl on a country lane about 200 yards from the park you were displaying your bird in? A girl called Laura Jackson was dragged off that lane and raped at knife point. It's about 5:15, half an hour after you finished your show.
Where there were 300 other people? You're going to be interviewing all of them?
You use a knife in your falconry, don't you?
I do indeed. To cut up raw meat for my bird.
What kind of meat?
Whatever I can find.
Rabbit?
Yeah, if there's no quarry.
Laura Jackson was cut up with a knife. A sharp hunting knife, in fact.
I do hope you're not suggesting that I feed my bird human flesh, Inspector. That'd be rather sick, don't you think?
Do you actually have any forensic evidence that links my client with this attack? Or is this all supposition?
Let's move on.
I'm starving. Can we eat after this one?
We've only got one more school after this one, and then that's it. All the schools in the area checked.
Again?
Oh, reminds me of my school days.
Are you taking anyone to this party tomorrow?
What? And have them spend the afternoon with a neighbourhood watch lot? I don't think so.
27th of January 2003. Can you tell me where you were on that day, please, Alan?
Sorry, Samantha. Gonna need another clue.
It was a Monday. You were in Portsmouth. Another falconry display.
Right. Do you know, I used to be good at this. Remembering. When I worked in the city, I could remember everything. NASDAQ, Dow, FTSE, the lot. I could convert from sterling quicker than anyone.
Sounds useful.
It was. Especially when it came down to making money.
So is that how you can afford not to work now?
Only how to spend it as well. On beautiful women. Like you.
I don't believe it. I'm sure you're far more interesting than that.
My firm didn't want you to be interesting, Sam. They wanted you to make money.
But women aren't just interested in the size of a man's wallet.
The ones I knew were.
Doesn't do it for me.
What does do it for you, Sam?
Do you recognise this stretch of road, Mr. Kennedy? It's just outside Portsmouth. For the record, I'm showing the suspect exhibit NM2. A woman called Anne Smith was raped at knife point, in identical circumstances as that of Laura Jackson. The attack happened just outside Portsmouth on the same day as you were there with your falcon. What do you say to that, Alan?
I would say that's an incredible coincidence, but I know nothing about it.
What sort of man do you think, Alan, would want to cut up women? What sort of sick and twisted person would want to slice a knife into someone's neck, someone's back, someone's breast?
Sergeant.
I really can't imagine, Samantha. But I guess you've answered your own question. Someone's sick and twisted.
He would have been between 12 and 15 at this stage, so maybe Form 2 or 3.
That'll be this bunch, then. I really can't recall Alan Kennedy.
Do you know something? Honey, do you remember what Kennedy's mother's maiden name was?
Loden? Loader.
Right, look at him, middle row. Says his name's Alan Loader.
Alan Loader? I remember him. He was in my maths class. Troubled boy, that one.
What do you mean, troubled?
Can we talk about your childhood, Alan? Is that okay? What was your upbringing like?
It was good. Ordinary. Good. Mum was a housewife. Dad, he was a Marine. Bit of a hero in my mother's eyes.
And yours?
I didn't know him that well, to be honest. He was always off somewhere. He wrote home a lot, though.
So is that why you joined the Navy? To follow in your father's footsteps?
Partly.
What did you do in the Navy before you came back to London?
I tried out for the Marines. Wasn't my thing. Did a bit of everything.
Ended up in the catering corps, didn't you?
Do you want a break, Alan?
No. Yeah, catering. My mother always reckoned I could be a top chef.
Right. So it was just you and your mother then? If your father was always away?
Do you know what? I think I could do with that break after all.
Interview suspended 2:49 p.m. Exactly what are you doing in there, Samantha? Letting a rapist dribble down your cleavage? What kind of interview technique is that, eh?
Oh, give me some credit, will you? I know exactly what I'm doing.
What, harbouring some secret key down your front, are you? You're distracting him.
What's going on with Kennedy?
I've rattled him, sir. I know I'm on the right track.
We found the school he went to. Yvonne just rang in. He was expelled for attacking a woman in the park when he was just 15. Slashed her face with a broken bottle. He was never reported.
Victim number one.
Do all your visitors command this much attention?
Only the special ones.
I'm flattered.
Don't be.
Tasty.
Gets on.
What about time?
We've got till 10 a.m. tomorrow morning, sir.
And that's got to include his break. He's entitled to 8 hours.
His school reports could give us an address.
Yeah, from 20 years ago.
The school is in the heart of the hot zone. The house is probably nearby. I think he kept it.
We checked the title deeds in that area. There's no Kennedy and no Loader.
We've got to make this arrest stick. We're unlikely to get a time extension from any court with what we've got now. It's too flimsy.
I'm getting through, sir. He's starting to open up.
You're winding him up, Sam. That's what you're doing. I want to try different tactics, sir. Bring in a male officer.
Oh, he's trusting me. He's relating to me. This is my case. I know what I'm doing.
All right, that's enough. We need to find out what our chances are of getting an extension. Where's Jonathan Fox?
It's my good friend Jonathan. Long time no see.
Well, you're right about a long time no see, Kennedy, but I'm not your good friend.
Whatever happened to that brilliant brief you defended me so victoriously back then?
I put that down as one of my bigger mistakes.
Oh, come on, it was one of your finest moments. Hey, tell me, how's that lovely daughter of yours, Jonathan? What was her name? Chloe, was it? She must be, what, 14, 15 by now? You know, I wouldn't mind catching up with her when I get out.
Jonathan, that's enough!
I wonder if she was well hot.
That's enough.
A brothel?
That's what his headmaster said. He lived with his mother and another woman, and they were running a knocking shop. Kennedy, or Loader as he was known then, was teased about it all the time at school.
His mother was a prostitute.
We got an address for this?
We're just looking for it now. Apparently, it's not far from the school, but the teacher wasn't sure of the exact whereabouts.
Where's the school located?
Here.
We need that address. Neil. Wait.
It's not an option, Sam.
Come on, Neil. I've had experience with people like Kennedy before. I can get inside his head.
Yeah, well, dressed like that, you can get inside his pants as well. You can't lure him with your feminine charm just to get a statement.
I've got a legitimate line of inquiry, Gov.
Try telling that to Kennedy's defence if we ever get it to court. They'll call it entrapment.
Just give me one shot at it. You can choose when you come in, OK?
OK. Well, just remember, he's not a case study. He's flesh and blood.
Don't worry. I intend to take full advantage of that.
Chloe, sweetheart, it's Dad again. Would you please call me when you get this message? It's the third one. Please call me. Teenagers, the bane of my life.
She'll be fine. She's probably still at school.
Look, if that animal walks...
He's not gonna walk.
Gina, how can you say that? He's just a couple of hours from walking through those bloody doors, and we'll be helpless to stop him.
She's more than likely with her mates. You're making a mountain out of a molehill.
You'd know all about parenting, wouldn't you? Huh? How many kids have you got, Gina? 2, 3, is it?
What's your take on prostitutes, Alan?
They're functional.
Functional? Like your birds?
No, nothing like my birds.
Well, you said they were functional.
I also said they had their freedom and control of their own destiny. A spirit. A prostitute is a slave with a broken spirit.
Some women choose to be prostitutes, Alan.
Oh, come on, Sam, you don't believe that? They're just like all women, prowling around playing their stupid tricks on men.
Stupid tricks?
Well, look at you. Sat there in your tiny little dress. Silk stockings, revealing blouse. You don't think I don't know what you're doing? You're trying to rope me in by using sex. Think you can get me all fired up so I'll be putty in your hands. It's a bit pathetic, really.
You two not finished your shift yet?
Well, me and Honey don't mind staying to help out, do we, Honey?
You do?
Okay.
Yeah, thanks, mate.
You don't want to see Kennedy walk, do you?
All right, I'm off. Unless there's anything you want help with.
Yeah, take a pile.
You taking Mark to this party tomorrow? You seem to be the only one with a fella.
Nah, I can't make it. He's at work.
Found something. Got an address from a school report for an Allen loader dated 1982, 15 Fenton Street.
Fenton Street. Right, get on to forensics. This could be it. Well done, Yvonne.
You said your father was in the Marines. Was his name Kennedy?
Stands to reason, doesn't it?
Well, no, not necessarily. You used your mother's maiden name when you went to school, didn't you?
How'd you know that?
We've been there, Alan. Mr. Pritchard remembers you very well.
I can't say I have any recollection of a Mr. Pritchard. What subject did he teach?
Maths, I think. He said you were a star pupil.
Yeah, well, told you I was good with figures, didn't I?
You did. He also said you were expelled.
That's a lie.
I saw the report.
I told you I was only there for one term. He's got the wrong kid.
Why were you expelled, Ellen?
I told you. It wasn't me.
For the benefit of the tape, I'm showing the suspect exhibit NM3. It's a photograph.
It's not me.
They found an address.
You're wasting your time, Samantha. And, you really don't have that much of it left.
Well, that's not your problem. That's my problem. So, why do you deny going to this school?
Did I deny it? I said I went there for one term and then I moved. My father got transferred.
You said your father worked away. You stayed home with your mum. What are you afraid of? Do you want me to tell you what I think? I think you're afraid that if we dig around in your school, we'll find that you slashed a woman with a beer bottle. That's why you were expelled. And the reason you were so angry and you lashed out was because you couldn't deal with the fact that your mother was a prostitute. Am I right?
Pokey rooms for a brothel. I wonder where a kid would have slept when the punters came in.
I spoke to a neighbour earlier. Apparently this place belonged to a Rose Porter. She died 15 years ago and then when Kennedy stayed on.
No wonder we could never find it.
I can't see anything of any use here. You sure he used it as a base?
It'll be here. I can feel it. He's had access to this place for years with no trace.
D.I. Manson has entered the room. I'd like to call a break. Interview suspended. 7:32. Sam, a word, please. Sergeant Nixon.
Look, I know what you're going to say, but
Sam, just listen to me. They found Win Kennedy's house.
When?
About a quarter of an hour ago.
Where is it?
A block west from the school.
I need to find out more about his mother.
Honey, look at this. Must be his mum. That poor boy, living with his mum, who's a prostitute in a place like this. He must have had to sleep in the lounge. You'd have seen and heard everything.
You're not feeling sorry for him, are you? He raped 8 people.
Yeah, I know, but some people never have a chance, do they? I mean, he must have been really angry.
Yeah, well, it's the victims I feel sorry for. You've seen what he did to them.
Any news?
They're at the house now, sir, but nothing as yet.
What about our guest?
We're wearing him down, sir.
You've been saying that for hours, Sam.
Well, it takes time.
Exactly what we haven't got. We need to decide on whether we're going to ask the court for an extension in the morning.
I think the time would be better spent interviewing Kennedy
I think it's worth a try.
and lose more time if we don't get an extension.
It helps to have found the house, but we need to prove he's been using it. I think I agree with Sergeant Nixon.
I'm going to go back in there. I think the key is in his childhood.
It's always about the childhood with you profilers, isn't it?
Yes, you're right, Gov. And most of the time, so are we. It's not always about who it is. Sometimes it's about why it is.
I don't need to tell you we're up against it. We've got to finish up no later than 10. He's entitled to an 8-hour break.
Gives me an hour.
Right. Well, I'm done, unless there's something buried in the garden. There's nothing. How many of these?
Doesn't look like this was the lair after all.
I'd like a drink, please.
Dear Manson leaves the room, 21:25.
What was it like growing up in a brothel?
It was no different from anywhere else.
Come on, Alan. It can't have been easy listening to your mother having sex with dozens of men night after night.
Didn't bother me. I had a TV in my room.
Dear Manson entering the room, 21:26.
What did your father think about all this? Did he know what your mum was up to while he was travelling the world, being a Marine hero? I bet you hated it, didn't you? All those slovenly men crawling all over your mother. Did she give you any attention, Alan? Did she have any time for her little boy?
You have no idea what you're talking about!
Alan.
My mother was a whore, so what? They're all whores is what you come to expect from women. All they want is sex. They live for it, they breathe it. They get everything they deserve.
Like being raped, Alan? Is that what they deserve? You holding them at knife point, tearing their clothes off, terrifying them, punishing them. How does that feel? All that power and control. Is it good? Look at me. Is that the freedom you covet so much from your beloved birds? Are you the perfect species when you rape? The perfect predator, Alan. No feelings. Is that your mother's gift to the world? A man with no soul who hates women just because they didn't show him love.
Do you know, you are very, very good, Samantha. You really had me going there.
That's time, Sergeant. It's been a long day. I'd like to request my client takes an 8-hour break.
It's all we found of any personal significance. A few letters home to his mum from when he was stationed in Scotland and a photo.
Forensics is still there.
Well, if we don't go for the court extension, we've got 1 hour of interviewing left in the morning.
Go home. Get some sleep. We'll reconvene in the morning.
We've blown it, haven't we?
Ah, room service. Yeah, I don't expect you've got satellite TV, have you?
You're in early. Have you slept?
Yeah. No.
He's very clever, isn't he?
Not too clever to be caught, though.
Well, that sounds promising.
This doesn't add up. These letters from Kennedy to his mother and this scar on her neck.
Any news from the house?
No, nothing I've heard.
You're doing a good job. Nearly had him yesterday.
Yeah, well, nearly doesn't lock him up, does it?
Don't be so tough on yourself.
You're not my teacher anymore.
Morning.
Morning.
See, you've had a change of heart. Or tactic, or something. When do we start?
He's having breakfast.
So Dad's office is just round there, yeah?
Yes, darling, just first on the left. All right. Well, hello there. I take it you're looking for Lance?
No, not today. I can't approve a weapon.
Oh, I bet you have. Oh, Lance tells me you can't make it to this party today. That's a shame.
What party?
You must be Chloe.
Yeah.
I heard you got a bit of a telling off last night.
Yeah.
I'm Inspector Gold, Gina.
Oh, you Dad's girlfriend?
Chloe, what are you doing?
Well, you've got to sign this. It's my school trip.
Do you need it right now?
Well, yeah, unless you want me to forge it. And that's against the law.
There you go. Come on. I want you out of the building. John, would you show this young lady out for me, please? I'll see you later.
Oh, what? No skirt today, Samantha.
Interview commenced at 0800 hours. Present are the suspect, Alan Kennedy, his solicitor, Miss Maureen Jones, Detective Inspector Neil Manson, and Detective Sergeant Samantha Nixon.
So, after all this investigation, all this interrogation, the best you've managed to come up with is that I had a bit of a tough childhood. That must be very disappointing. I mean, what was it you were hoping to find? That I'm some kind of monster because my mother was a hooker and didn't pay me enough attention? Yeah, it's a sad story. But, not an uncommon one, unfortunately.
For the tape, I have a pile of letters sent from Alan Kennedy to his mum in 1989, while he was stationed in Scotland with the Royal Navy as a chef. I'm showing the suspect the letters.
All right, come on. Let's rip this place apart.
I've got a story I want to tell you, Alan. About a boy. This boy showed a lot of promise when he was a child. But his mum didn't care about him. So he suffered. And he lied. He lied about things so fundamental his whole world turned upside down. I'm trying to imagine what it must have been like for this poor boy. Growing up in a house with a mother working as a prostitute.
I told you.
No attention from his mother because she was too busy servicing these men night after night. I bet all that boy wanted was to escape. To take his mum somewhere where they could be together. Just the two of them. Trouble is, she wouldn't leave. Instead, she'd tell this boy that as soon as his father came home from the Marines, a father he'd never met, everything would be just fine. If only that day would come. Then one day, a punter came by. He hurt this boy's mother. He cut her up with a knife. She was screaming for mercy. The boy panicked. This man was hurting his mummy, but he didn't know what to do. Did he, Alan? The boy went to the hospital with his mother and sat with her while she was stitched up. But she promised him that they would be all right. But it didn't stop, did it? This boy was shattered. He couldn't believe that his mum would rather keep seeing these men rather than go with him to find his father so that they could be safe. How this boy must have cried. The anger. It must have welled up inside him. Finally, he lashed out. But he couldn't hurt his mother. She'd been hurt enough, hadn't she? And she was all he had. A woman walking down the street past his school. He slashed her face with a beer bottle. But the anger didn't subside. Why would it? The boy was expelled. But he couldn't stay at home now. He was too scared. Too angry. His mum wouldn't listen. He decided to turn to his father. The father he'd never met. The boy goes to Scotland to find his dad and bring him home and make everything all right. But what was to come was the biggest betrayal of all, wasn't it, Alan?
Hmm?
When you got to Scotland, you found out there was no Tom Kennedy. Was there? He was a lie, made up by your mum to keep you happy. He wasn't a Marine, and he wasn't a hero. In fact, he was probably some punter your mum didn't even remember. Is that your mum? You wanted to keep this lie going, didn't you? Because you couldn't accept that if it all wasn't true, then there was nothing. So you wrote to her, didn't you? Telling her that you too were going to be a Marine. Just like your father. In a desperate attempt to keep the one dream you had alive, you wrote to your mum wanting her to keep lying. Because the truth was just too unbearable to face. But she didn't do that, did she, Alan? Hmm? She didn't even write back, did she? Well, she was busy with her punters. Those punters that tore at her like animals, ripped her apart for pleasure. And she loved it. Now you're angry. How dare she take away from you the one thing you had in your life? The hope of one day having a father who would love you. So you took your rage out on someone else who would pay for your mum's betrayal. Brenda Kelman. A prostitute.
It's funny, you know, hearing all of that stuff. No one's ever got to know me like that before.
It's all right.
I've become one of them, haven't I, Sam? I became the monster my mother feared the most.
Well done.
Thank you.
Sam?
Yeah.
Sam, do you hear? We found the knife. We got him, Sam. We got him.
Yeah, I know. Kennedy confessed.
You got a confession?
Yes, I did.
That's fantastic. Well done. You did it.
No, we did it. Thank you, Hugh, for everything. Listen, you know, we should go and have a drink. We should celebrate.
I'd like that. Where'd you fancy?
No, the party tonight. Are you coming?
Yeah, maybe. I think so.
Well, you should. You deserve it. Come on. Champagne. Thank you.
Not too much, still day duty to go.
Go on, more.
Sir?
Cheers. Cheers. Well done.
Well done, you.
Great result.
Thank you, sir.
You might as well.
Let's get the priorities right. Number 1, drink. Number 2, check out the talent.
Yeah. What about him?
Are you sure you want me here? Look, I just thought it'd be easier. For who, Lance? You or me? Come on, let's get a drink.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Superintendent Adam O'Caro, and I'd like to welcome you all to our summer party. I'd also like to take this opportunity to say a few words about the support that you give us throughout the year.
You coming to this too?
No. I've just got so much paperwork. Gina.
I'm sorry about the way I treated you yesterday. It's just that, well, I lost Chloe once on the beach when she was about 5 years old. She wandered off. I couldn't find her for a couple of hours. I panicked. And, well, it's left a scar, you know?
No, I don't know, Jonathan. As you so eloquently put it, I'm not a parent.
Look, I'm sorry. It wasn't called for.
Right, well, what's done is done. He's locked up and out of harm's way now.
I should have had more confidence in you.
See you.
Only when we work together do we become a stronger force for change. Which is why, as we are doing today, we must continue to strengthen the relationship between the police and the community, so we can work as one to fight crime. And finally, I'd just like to ask the members of the relief to step inside the bar and join me in congratulating Detective Inspector Manson and Detective Sergeant Nixon for a spectacular result that they achieved today.
Hello?
Hey.
What on it?
So, Kennedy cracked it?
Yep.
So how'd you do it?
Come with me and I'll tell you all about it.
I better go inside.
Yeah, latest.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, okay.
So,
Do you want a drink, or...?
well, actually, I would. I think I'd have a pink cocktail with an umbrella on top.
You're joking, right?